Hello and welcome to AirgunWeb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews and information where we tell you the facts, not fluff. Today we're going to take a look at a new product, but before we do that, I'd like to introduce Cecil. How you doing, Cecil?
Very good, thank you.
Cecil is the co-founder of Havasu Airgunners, and I brought him in because he's been helping me out with some airgun reviews, and I thought it's about time to get some help in here. So, ready to show us how this thing works?
I definitely am.
Okay.
This right here is a device. What we do is we use, for the air rifles, we tend to use a thin skin 500 milliliter bottle. You simply open up the device like so, place your bottle on top, and close the catch to hold the bottle on. And then you pump it up with this simple hand pump here. Once you get it to the recommended pressure, which a thin skin bottle like this, you only want to pump up to about 60 psi for safety. With the larger bottles, you can go upwards of 80 psi.
Yeah, you can go, with these bottles you can go to 100. I think these say right on it, do not exceed 100 psi.
Correct.
So that's about the max on these thicker walled bottles. Yep.
Right. Safety first always. You don't want to injure yourself or someone around you.
Well, you know, the beautiful thing about that is that these, because there's very little energy, I mean, the boom that you get is basically air escaping. You get a large pop, and when I say large, we're talking these little bottles go 125, 126 dB, which is very loud.
Yeah.
The bigger bottles, like the 2-liter bottles, go over 150.
Yeah.
So we're talking serious volume. When you hit it, there's a serious boom. You want to start with the 2240?
We can definitely do that.
All right, now the 2240 is, because 22 caliber, slow moving. We're going to use wad cutter pellets because what makes this work is not a fast, tiny projectile. You actually want something slower, bigger, and heavier, and that's what really gives you the big bang. So it gives you the best percentage to split that bottle wide open. The air escapes very quickly, you get that big boom. All right, well that 2240 definitely gave us that big pop that we wanted. It was really loud here in the studio. Got to tell you guys, wear ear protection. These things are louder than you think. So we know that worked. I want to try the Crossman multi-pump.
Yeah, I want to see how it does. I'm really interested.
All right, let's do that one next. All right, so even our little multi-pump 177 with the bottle, that really it was really distended too. I mean, it was stretching right there at the seams. But even that, when you hit it, it really went boom. So that's a really good option. I think I want something bigger though. I think to make sure I get that big pop every time, I want something a little bigger, a little heavier, and that's why I've got the new Hot Saw Model 95 Vortex in 25 caliber. Now, I've always been a fan of the 95 in general, but the 95 Vortex, it's got my attention. We took this out at the shoot. We were popping Megabooms offhand, 20-some yards away. It was an absolute blast, so I know this gun will do it. You want to take a shot?
I think I'd like to.
All right, I'll let you take the shot. We'll get set up, and we'll be right back. Well, Cecil, my friend, I think you done killed it.
I think I did.
So, bigger, heavier pellet, bigger boom, do you think?
Oh, definitely got a bigger boom out of that one.
Yeah, I think that 25 cal, it's bigger, it's heavier, the impact against the wall of the bottle is larger. It delivered more boom. It was noticeably louder here in the studio, even with the 25 versus the others.
Yes, it definitely was.
So if you're interested in the Megaboom, all this stuff's available now at PyramydAir.com. They have the base, they have the blast shield. You set these things out at range at maybe 60, 70 yards. You pick your distance, and you definitely know when you hit it, which is part of the fun. It's that shooting accessory that's safe, reusable, and reason to recycle finally.
Exactly.
Until next time, again, this is Rick with AirgunWeb.com. Thanks again for watching.